Do you ever have those days when you wake up, you go to the toilet, you do your natural things, you sit down to eat, and you think to yourself, damn, this is just not my day. I cannot be bothered to do anything today. All I want to do is sit, chill, and watch YouTube. You've probably been there. Now, why did I ask you? Why did I ask you this thing? Well, there are two reasons. The first one being, I'm a psychology nerd, and since you related to it, you're more likely to like me, which means you're more likely to watch the video. And the second being, because I want to change your life. All right? This is gonna be my social proof drop, and if you get cringe out easily, click off. I don't want to ruin your day. At 17 years old, I hit 10K a month. I had dropped out of high school because I was making more money than my old teachers combined, and now I'm making multiple 5 figures a month. But here's the thing, I wasn't always like this. I wasn't this disciplined person who, wakes up at 3:50 a.m., works on his business all day, works out pretty much all day, every single day. I wasn't always like this. I grew up as a fat, really lazy kid who did nothing but play video games all day, ate just potato chips. My life was miserable. I just thought about it for a second. I was miserable. Don't even get me started on my bad habits. Going on Google, searching up a specific website and sitting there for way too long. Back to my point. I wasn't always like this. I wasn't always, financially free. I never had the discipline to do things. And here's the thing. I got to this point having those relatable days that I talked about in the beginning of this video. I still feel lazy. I still want to watch YouTube. And I still get tempted to do bad things. Like, let me give you an example. Back in the day, I used to play a lot of Fortnite. And you can call me cringe, you can call me whatever. It was like a drug to me, alright? I was just purely addicted. Playing 10 hours a day, even more. I remember days when I used to play like 12 hours a day. I would just sit, not eat, and play Fortnite all day. I was like top 5 players in Lithuania. I forgot. Back to my point. And now, as of recent, I saw on YouTube that there was some Fortnite OG thingy released. Like they brought back old Fortnite. Trust me, dude, I got so tempted. And I didn't feel like working on my business when I heard the news. I was like, shit, I really want to play Fortnite. But I remembered one thing. You're gonna call me cringe, but I have 2 things to prove my point. The first one being like the scientific point, and the second being from my own experience. So let's start off with the scientific one. Whenever you do the things that you do not like, there is this part in your brain, I believe it's in the middle of your brain, called the AMC. And the AMC, imagine it as a muscle, right? And it's a muscle that grows when you do things that you don't like. So there was a study done on David Goggins, the ultra marathon runner, the fucking Sigma grind set. Dude, I love him. And they found out that his AMC is actually incredibly massive compared to the average person's. And why is that? It's because he's disciplined. He does the things that he doesn't like. Alright? So, and the bigger your AMC gets, the more developed it is, the easier the tasks become, the more skillful you become at them. So that is the scientifically backed explanation. Now, from my own experience, on the days when you don't feel like doing that shit, when you would rather watch YouTube, play Fortnite, eat junk food, instead of doing the productive thing that you need to be doing, I get tempted to watch YouTube instead of working on my business. Back in the day, I used to get tempted to eat junk food instead of eating real food and working out. On those days when you don't feel like it, and you still do that task regardless of how you feel, you get twice the experience points. Like, those days matter the most. The days when you wake up and you just don't feel like getting out of bed, but you still force yourself to get out of bed and you get the shit done, those days level you twice up, like twice as much. Imagine it like a Fortnite or League of Legends XP boost. It makes your experience levels just go higher. You get more levels, easier. No, you get the point. The days when you don't feel like it, those count the most. And why is that? Well, again, your AMC grows. That is the scientific part, the bullshitty part. And the one from my own experience, when you force yourself to do difficult things that you don't like, you push your boundaries and you see of how much you're truly capable of. I believe it was yesterday, I woke up 3:30 a.m. Oh, fuck, dude. I was so tired. I didn't feel like getting out of bed. My muscles were dead. Literally, I had... Fuck, what's it called? Shit. Never mind. I was cramping. My muscles were so sore. I wanted to die, dude. But I still got up. I, did my morning routine. I did some work. I got my camera. I went outside. I filmed the video. I went to the gym. And I got through the day. I laid in my bed. And this deep sigh. Fuck yeah, I did it. I beat this day. And that feels so good. You probably know that feeling. You've been there. On the days when you just don't feel like doing something, but you still do it. And you feel like a fucking man. You feel like a champion after doing that. That's the best feeling on this planet. That's the feeling that every real man should feel on a daily basis. Like challenging yourself to do the things that you don't feel like doing. The ones doing the things that will actually drive the needle forward. For example, like I mentioned, recently I've been tempted to play Fortnite. I'm being honest with you. Even though I'm pretty grown up, I'm 18, I'm getting tempted to play fucking Fortnite. A kid's game. I have a lot of nostalgic associations with that game. Like, I won't lie to you, I'm being honest with you. That is my whole point with these YouTube videos. I will not lie to you, and I will tell you one thing. I have cried so many times thinking about the good old fucking Fortnite days. Like, I would say maybe 3 months ago, I was laying in bed. I had trouble falling asleep, and I was just staring at the ceiling. And some memory creeped up of, like, the good old Fortnite days. Holy fuck, I started crying so bad. But not out of sadness, out of, like, pure joy and happiness for... I felt this gratitude in my heart for being able to experience these beautiful moments. Like, even now I'm getting kind of emotional thinking about it. Some of my best memories were made on Fortnite. But I still defeated the urge to play Fortnite as of recent. And it's because I know that these days when you're tempted, in my opinion, that is God testing you. Maybe you're an atheist and you think that maybe it's the universe, as people call it, testing you. I think that is God testing me to see how bad I want it. And when he sees how bad I want it and how much I'm willing to do, that I'm willing to do whatever it takes to achieve my goals, he's gonna reward me. It is in these days when you don't feel like it, then the rewards and the levels go twice as high. And just keep that in mind. Whenever I get tempted to do something, I instantly, something clicks in my head. It is God testing you. And if you push through this adversity, this wall that suddenly was placed in me, again, fucking Fortnite reference. If you push through it, through the wall that just appeared in front of you, you will level up twice as much. And you will feel proud of yourself for not succumbing to that temptation. Maybe you are tempted to watch YouTube, maybe you are tempted to jack off, maybe you are tempted to use some sort of drug, maybe you smoke, maybe you drink alcohol, whatever. If you defeat that urge on the days when you don't feel like it, ooh boy, you're gonna level up twice as high. So just keep that in mind. Because if you consistently stick to the process, if you don't give in to the temptations, oh dude, you will achieve everything that you've ever wanted. I've been consistently sticking to my routine for, it's been 15 months now. And I keep on growing. I'm getting richer. I'm becoming more not content. I'm just becoming happier with the progress that I'm making. So just stick to whatever you're doing. If you get tempted along the way, fucking Aikido that shit. Deflect it, dude. If you know, you know. Deflect that shit. You succumbing to those... How many times did I say succumb? I should find a new word. Whatever. Resist the urges and keep on pushing forward. And I'm gonna summarize the video, alright? I want to make sure that you actually remember this, because this has helped me tremendously. Whenever you're going about your day and you get some sudden urge, I don't know what vices you have. I personally used to play a lot of video games and watch a lot of YouTube. Those are the things that I get tempted by the most. Whenever I get those, I always remind myself, if you push through this, you will level up twice as much. There is probably a way to put this into better words, but I hope you get the idea. When you don't feel like it, do it. And the outcomes will be drastically better. You will make much more progress. You will see. Again, I gave you the scientific explanation, you can Google it, and I gave you the explanation from my own experience, real life experience from the real world. So I hope this video made you think. I hope this video will give you some value and you will actually use this advice. But nonetheless, I pray to God that you prosper, man. And just keep on going, man. I'm so proud of myself for pushing through this. Whew. I wish I could have a conversation with myself from... I know I should have ended the video. I'm sorry, you can click off. This is like my journal, if you noticed. I'm making this video daily and I just love doing it. I wish I could talk to myself when I started doing this. Fuck, I'm gonna start crying. Holy shit. Wow. I'm so proud of myself. What happened to my camera, dude? I'm sorry. Wait, let me fucking turn it around. I'm so proud of myself. Like, in the most egotistical way. I'm so fucking proud of myself. People who personally know me, they would tell you, dude, I have come a long way. I have come a really long way. Like, I've been in the lowest of lows, and now I've reached the highest of highs. And the journey wasn't easy. But I'm so proud of myself. So, just keep on pushing, man. And whenever you get tempted, just keep on going. Those days count the most. You've heard this before. On the days when you don't feel like it, those days count the most, and that is fucking true. You've got this, man. Keep on pushing.